Imagine awakening each day with an unwavering clarity of purpose, unaffected by setbacks, undistracted by the chaos of your surroundings, and completely focused on what truly matters. It sounds almost superhuman, doesn't it? Yet this was the daily reality of one of history's most influential figures, Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. His personal reflections, which have endured through the ages, provide not just insights from a distant past, but remarkably relevant advice on harnessing the power of self-discipline amidst life's clamor. Today we delve deeply into the essence of Stoicism, viewing its principles not as lofty ideals, but as actionable tools to help lead a more disciplined and fulfilling life. Stoicism guides us in transforming adversity into strength, emotional turmoil into peace, and life's unpredictability into a source of resilience. Whether you are dealing with everyday stresses, seeking inner peace, or aiming to boost your productivity, learning about the Stoic way offers valuable insights. In a world filled with endless distractions and instant gratifications, Stoic philosophy grounds us in key virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. It teaches us not just to endure life, but to flourish amidst its challenges. So, if you're prepared to transform your perspective on and approach to life's challenges, join us as we unlock the impactful teachings of Marcus Aurelius and explore how they can be implemented to build a strong, disciplined life today. As we embark on this exploration of Stoic teachings, if you find value in what we are doing here, a simple favor to ask is to hit the subscribe button. Don't skip any part of this video. If you're here, you are already different from most people. Consider yourself exceptional and prepare for the unique insights we'll uncover together. At the core of Marcus Aurelius's philosophy is the notion that self-discipline starts with understanding your purpose. But what does it truly mean to discover your purpose? It involves identifying what fundamentally matters to you, what core values drive you, and aligning your daily actions with that internal motivation. Marcus Aurelius often spoke of living in accord with nature, which in Stoic terms refers to comprehending your role within the broader universe and embracing your virtues. To Aurelius, purpose was not merely an abstract idea, but a practical compass guiding his every decision, no matter how small or significant. He believed that understanding one's purpose is what energizes you every morning, prepared to face the day's challenges. It's what maintains your focus when temptations threaten to lead you astray. And it's not about achieving grand accolades, but fulfilling life's roles with dedication and integrity. In today's world, finding your purpose can often seem daunting, given the myriad of choices and distractions that can divert us from our true paths. This is where Stoic wisdom proves crucial. Stoicism encourages us to strip away superficial desires and fleeting emotions to uncover what is truly essential for our well-being and growth. It prompts us to ask, what is truly worth my time and energy? How can my actions today contribute to the greater good and my personal development? As you think about how to apply this principle in your life, consider what you are naturally drawn to, where you find genuine satisfaction, or what challenges inspire you to act. These are indicators of your purpose. Once identified, the Stoic practice of daily reflection becomes invaluable. By continuously aligning your actions with your purpose, saying no to what doesn't serve you and yes to what does, you cultivate the self-discipline needed to live a meaningful and impactful life. Let's take this insight from Marcus Aurelius and apply it daily. Each morning, ask yourself, what am I meant to do today? And each evening, have I lived true to my purpose? Over time, this practice will not only build self-discipline, but transform your life into a more purposeful and fulfilling journey. When Marcus Aurelius wrote about self-discipline, a recurring theme was the importance of self-reliance. Counting on yourself is not merely about independence, but is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, which highlights the necessity of personal accountability. This isn't about isolating oneself or rejecting help from others. Rather, it's about acknowledging that the ultimate responsibility for our actions, reactions, and personal growth lies within us. In Stoicism, the notion of focusing on what is within our control is paramount. Aurelius often spoke about the power of the self in confronting life's challenges. By relying on ourselves, we tap into our inner resilience and strength, learning to trust in our ability to navigate life's uncertainties. This principle encourages us to build confidence not through arrogance, but through competence and a deep understanding of our own capabilities and virtues. This self-reliance is liberating yet daunting in today's interconnected world, where opinions and advice are effortlessly accessible. Learning to tune into our inner voice might be challenging, but Stoicism teaches us to filter out the noise and trust in our reasonable judgments. Aurelius believed that this internal guidance is the most reliable counsel one can have, as it is rooted in reason and virtue. By counting on ourselves, we develop autonomy in our decision-making, enabling choices that align with our values and principles, rather than succumbing to external pressures or fleeting emotions. This autonomy is crucial for maintaining personal integrity and living a life true to oneself. But how can we truly begin to count on ourselves? It starts with small steps, making commitments and upholding them, setting personal goals and pursuing them independently. Take time to reflect on your decisions and how they align with your core values. Over time, these practices bolster our self-discipline, making us more resilient and grounded when facing life's challenges. Marcus Aurelius consistently emphasized the power of persistence, of showing up not just physically, but mentally each day. His approach wasn't about immense, sporadic efforts, but about quiet, consistent dedication to daily tasks, which collectively form a disciplined life. To Aurelius, showing up was synonymous with the Stoic idea of living according to nature. Nature, he believed, demanded that we engage actively in life and contribute to the world through our actions, irrespective of how mundane they might seem. Each day was a new arena, not for grand battles, but for proving one's dedication to principles and duties. It's within this consistency and everyday effort that character is crafted and refined. In our modern world, where distractions abound and motivations can be ephemeral, the concept of showing up daily is even more crucial. It's easy to feel motivated one day and completely off track the next. Here, Stoicism highlights the value of consistency. It's not the intensity but the regularity of our actions that nurtures true discipline. This doesn't mean every day needs to be a peak of productivity. It's more about ensuring that no day passes unnoticed or without use. Whether advancing in a career, improving health, or deepening relationships, progress in any field demands the simple, often overlooked commitment to show up every day. Further, appearing daily is deeply connected with the Stoic practice of mindfulness, being present now and doing today's work today, free from yesterday's failures or tomorrow's worries. Marcus Aurelius extensively wrote about focusing on the present, performing tasks at hand to the best of one's ability. This focus is what transforms routine into ritual and effort into improvement. To cultivate this discipline, start small. Define what showing up means for you, perhaps writing a paragraph of the book you've intended to write, doing a short workout, or spending uninterrupted time with loved ones. The transformation isn't about the scale, but the routine of appearing. Each day you meet your commitment, you reinforce willpower, and build the resilience inherent in Stoic philosophy. By adopting this practice, you embody the Stoic belief in personal responsibility and continuous self-improvement, becoming a living testament to the idea that while we might not control outcomes, we can control our efforts. Through consistent action, we cultivate the discipline needed to live a purposeful and fulfilling existence. One enduring Stoic practice, strongly advocated by Marcus Aurelius, is not about purposefully making life difficult. Rather, It's about readying oneself for life's unpredictabilities, strengthening resilience, and deepening gratitude for what one has. Like many Stoics, Marcus believed that experiencing discomfort voluntarily equips the mind for times when life imposes discomfort. This could mean forgoing certain comforts, enduring physical trials, or practicing self-denial through small, daily decisions. The logic is straightforward. If you are accustomed to hardship, unforeseen adversities won't unsettle you. You're training your resilience muscles, ensuring calmness and composure when confronted with challenges. But why embrace discomfort in a world striving to offer comfort? The answer lies within Stoic philosophy. Growth often arises at the boundaries of comfort zones. By stepping voluntarily into discomfort, we test and broaden mental and emotional limits. This practice isn't about punishing oneself, but changing our view. From seeing comfort as a necessity to considering it a luxury we can choose to forgo. By practicing voluntary hardship, you also foster gratitude. It's easy to take comfort for granted, but living without it occasionally deepens appreciation. It can be as simple as skipping a meal to enhance gratitude for available food, or choosing to walk instead of driving to appreciate health and mobility. Moreover, voluntary hardship connects us to the reality faced involuntarily by many, fostering empathy, humility, and a deeper understanding of the shared human condition. So how can you integrate this practice into your life? Start small, perhaps wake earlier than usual, limit technology for a day, or take the stairs instead of the elevator. The key isn't in the intensity of hardship, but engaging deliberately in manageable ways to cultivate resilience and gratitude. Marcus Aurelius highlighted the vital importance of persistence by emphasizing the significance of showing up in both body and spirit daily. It's the quiet, consistent dedication to tasks rather than sporadic monumental efforts that forges a disciplined life. This principle isn't about making life hard without reason, but instead preparing oneself for life's unpredictabilities and deepening gratitude for existing comforts. Embracing voluntary discomfort helps to strengthen internal resilience and train oneself to stay composed in the face of adversity. This discipline encourages the practice of overcoming difficulties voluntarily, like enduring physical trials or giving up certain luxuries, as a means of building mental fortitude. If you make a habit of living without certain comforts, you develop the ability to better handle unforeseen adversities without being destabilized. Emphasizing the importance of intentional adversity, Stoicism teaches that significant growth occurs on the edges of comfort zones. By choosing discomfort willingly, we test our limits and expand our resilience. Furthermore, such experiences cultivate gratitude and empathy, allowing us to appreciate everyday comforts more profoundly and understand the hardships others face. Whether it's going without a meal to appreciate food more deeply or opting for stairs over elevators to celebrate mobility, applying voluntary hardship encourages awareness beyond personal comforts. It's about recognizing that while luxury is nice, being adaptable and ready for life's challenges delivers greater long-term rewards. Start small to integrate this practice, like cutting down on screen time or opting for more active choices daily. Though the challenges might seem little, the increase in resilience and gratitude significantly enriches our perception of comfort and hardship. Marcus Aurelius extolled another core principle, rejecting victimhood in how we respond to challenges. It isn't about ignoring difficulties, but shifting from what happens to us towards our responses. He maintained that every external event grants a choice, asking how we let these experiences define us. Refusing to play the victim frees us to realize our emotional states are not dictated by external arrangements. Practicing this reveals a powerful form of personal growth, building resilience through how we respond to adversity. Begin this practice by observing your habitual responses to challenges. Do you instinctively find external forces to blame or focus energy on griping rather than resolving difficulties directly? This isn't about denying feelings, but understanding and directing them more constructively. Identify the underlying pain or disappointment and recognize capacity to progress beyond them. This Stoic principle urges viewing every hurdle as a chance to exercise virtue and strengthen character, turning helplessness into choice and potential into action. Remember, though Stoicism doesn't negate emotion, it aspires to harness it, ensuring happiness isn't subject to the erratic tides of life. Living in accord with unwavering personal principles protects you forcefully despite shifting circumstances, reinforcing Stoic growth and resilience whether life challenges or uplifts. Marcus Aurelius also championed the principle of delaying gratification, not as self-denial, but as a strategic path to deeper fulfillment aligned with fundamental values. Within Stoicism, delaying gratification involves postponing short-term desires to achieve significant long-term benefits. It goes beyond cultural inclinations for instant pleasure into a domain of self-discipline and self-mastery over impulses for profound gain. This practice entails sacrificing immediate desires for more substantial rewards pertinent to our fast-paced modern society. The ability to wait for greater payoffs is increasingly rare but tremendously valuable, especially as modern culture caters to instant gratification and swift satisfaction. In Stoicism, mastery over impulses and desires is vital to maintaining autonomy. Captivity within transient pleasures limits freedom, whereas exercising restraint toward reasoned, foresighted actions leads to tranquility and sustained contentment. Implement this Stoic method by incorporating delayed gratification in small choices, saving rather than spending impulsively, opting for healthier diets over quick fixes, or dedicating time to developing skills rather than indulging fleeting entertainment. Long-term contentment arises from foregoing short-term desires. Numerous psychological studies affirm the Stoic connection between delayed gratification and improved life outcomes, including professional success, academic achievement, and enriching relationships. Those who master it attain reduced stress, better goal achievement, and healthier lifestyles. Beyond simply ignoring negative opinions, another Stoic principle emphasizes cultivating mental resilience amidst doubt or external skepticism. Stoicism distinguishes between constructive and baseless criticism. Criticism that aligns with personal values should be regarded and utilized for growth, while unfounded criticism shouldn't deter individual paths. In modern contexts, countless opinions flood social streams instantaneously. Sacred Stoic wisdom places the power of peace intrinsically, impervious to changing societal stances, and only deeply rooted personal convictions defy peer pressure and fleeting judgment. Accepting external disapproval isn't to be dismissive, but secure in true motivations and values. Selective listening identifies constructive counsel from dismissive noise. Stoicism nurtures personal strength robust enough to withstand outward perturbations, emphasizing understanding over arrogance. This fosters emotional resilience by filtering unnecessary critique effectively from beneficial input. Authentic confidence derives from integrating value-driven decisions. Beyond mere refusal of contrary opinions, Stoics reject naysayers, fortifying emotional resilience by focusing true emotional energy internally. Marcus Aurelius advocated emulating wise individuals not by mere imitation, but by learning from virtues we admire. Emulation bridges abstraction and action. Seeing philosophical ideals modeled in behavior solidifies philosophical acceptance, exhibiting principles learned through clear, real-world application. Emulation isn't about replication, but about channeling elements from inspirational figures into personal lives, accumulating wisdom, nor merely granting knowledge but guiding action. Identify role models exemplifying virtues like wisdom, temperance, courage, prudence, embodying the practical philosophy embraced by Stoicism, model behavior from literature, history, or contemporary figures displaying these qualities. Identification encourages aspiring character reflection, view ever challenge, decision, and interaction through an aspirant's perspective. Igniting wise emulation is more soul-commissioned preference than veneration. Selecting role models aligned with personal values provides palpable aspirations rooted in philosophical grounding. Extending Stoicism beyond its abstract form into replicable endeavors accelerates individual growth, incorporating emulated principles into reflective daily practice. Consciously shadowing wise influences elucidates Stoicism, immersing lessons more endurably within lifestyle. As Stoicism advances, maintaining the ancient practice of daily review fortifies incremental individual advancement. Reflection isn't mere recounting incidents, it deepens consideration into a day's nuanced processes and overall alignment with values espoused by Stoicism: courage, moderation, justice, and sagacity. This internal proofreading provides critical self-feedback for conscious decisions, imbuing consciousness into everyday actions, enhancing wisdom's perceptibility. Embracing this evaluative process isn't about berating errors or fixating on faults, but unveiling subsequent enhancements through disciplined consistency. Stoicism inspires continuous engagement through insights gleaned from Marcus Aurelius, reflecting philosophical growth personally alongside governance, fostering precision and improvement through introspection. End types of pre-bedtime exercise invite serenity. Overwhelming stresses assuaged, unresolved issues confronted directly, curtailing accumulated burdens. Anchored introspective practice enriches resilience, artistry, and Stoic learning disciplines personal examination throughout day experiences. Daily analysis transitions reflection, curiosity into natural consequence, embraces gentle accountability, fostering deliberate learning opportunities for virtues. Despite worldliness's superficial stimulus striking individual focus, reflecting consistently offers method among methods for recentering comprehension reflexively under Stoic premise, further advancing collective understanding, self-improvement, and periodic refurbishment. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius's timeless wisdom remains locked in Stoic ideals, reshaped contemporaneously to create fervent legacy of philosophical discovery imbued atop reality's surface. Practicing state of preferred aspects, wisdom, benevolence, courage, prudence, preserves aspirations, examining lives individually and collectively with philosophical intent. Respected Stoic examination traverses antiquity, delivering prudential endorsements, maintaining historical teachings within substantive repository, deepening contemporary apprehension, benefiting Stoic Renaissance nested within modernity's frameworks. Thank you for joining us on another journey through the wise teachings of Stoicism here at The Stoic Way. If you found value in our discussion today, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you help us continue providing this inspiring content that guides us to live a more intentional and purposeful life. Join us next time for more insights and reflections on how to apply Stoicism to our everyday lives. Remember, each new day is a chance to improve and live in accordance with the principles we cultivate. Until next time, keep walking the Stoic way.